In a career spanning over 4 decades, Randolph Scott captivated audiences with his rugged charm and unforgettable performances in some of Hollywood's most iconic Western films. He has left an indelible mark on cinema history. Randolph Scott, the stoic leading man, has been locked in a grueling struggle with his own body as illness takes its toll. Randolph Scott's death is often remembered as a tragic end to a legendary career, but his life and achievements are far more deserving of recognition. Born in 1898 in Orange County, Virginia, Scott grew up on a farm and developed a love for sports, music, and theater. He attended the Virginia Military Institute, where he first discovered his passion for acting in plays and musicals. This experience led him to pursue a career in entertainment, starting on stage and eventually making his debut in silent films in the 1920s. Scott quickly established himself as a leading man in Hollywood during the golden age of Hollywood, starring in many popular and successful films, including The Virginian, Ride the High Country, and 7 Men from Now. He became known for his commanding presence and chiseled features, embodying the quintessential American hero in many of his roles. During World War II, Scott took a break from his acting career to serve in the United States Army. He returned to Hollywood after the war, but found that his popularity had waned as tastes and trends shifted. Despite this, he continued to act in films and television shows throughout the 1960s and 1970s. Throughout his career, Scott worked with some of the most famous and influential actors and directors of his time, including Cary Grant, Gary Cooper, John Wayne, Howard Hawks, Raoul Walsh, and John Ford. His contributions to the world of entertainment and popular culture continue to inspire and captivate audiences to this day. Randolph Scott's illness. Unfortunately, despite his many successes and accomplishments, Randolph Scott was not immune to illness. In recent years, he had been battling a terrible illness that took a toll on his body and his spirit. He had been in and out of hospitals and doctors' offices, but he never let anyone know how serious the situation was. He kept working, kept pushing himself, and kept fighting until the very end. The tragic news. Now let's talk about the tragic news of his passing. Randolph Scott was known for his resilience, his strength, and his unwavering spirit. He was always on the move, always working on new projects, always pushing himself to do more. So when we heard the news that he had passed away, we were all shocked and devastated. How could this happen? How could someone so full of life be taken from us so suddenly? As we dug deeper into the story, we learned that Randolph Scott had been battling his illness for some time. He had undergone numerous treatments and surgeries, but he never gave up hope. He kept fighting until the very end, but unfortunately, his body could no longer take the strain. The legacy. Randolph Scott's passing is a great loss for the entertainment industry, but his legacy will live on forever. He was a true inspiration to all of us, showing us that hard work, determination, and a never-give-up attitude can take us to great heights. As we bid farewell to Randolph Scott, our hearts overflow with gratitude for the indelible mark he left on the realm of entertainment. His extraordinary talents gifted us with mesmerizing performances, his cinematic portrayals breathing life into unforgettable characters that resonated deeply with audiences. The profound impact he made on the world will forever be etched in our collective memory. Randolph Scott's legacy as one of the paramount actors of all time endures, as his name remains synonymous with greatness. His artistry, dedication, and unwavering commitment to his craft serve as an everlasting inspiration. Though he has departed from this mortal realm, his spirit lives on, transcending time and space, and will forever ignite our hearts with the flame of creativity. With every role he inhabited, Randolph Scott captured our imaginations, transporting us to worlds both familiar and fantastical. Through his nuanced performances, he conveyed the depth and complexity of human emotions, leaving an indelible impression on our souls. His contributions to the realm of cinema shall forever be cherished, treasured, and celebrated. As we reflect upon the extraordinary career of Randolph Scott, we express our deepest gratitude for the joy, wonder, and enlightenment he bestowed upon us. May his name endure as a symbol of artistic brilliance, and may his legacy continue to inspire generations to come. We are all saddened by the loss of Randolph Scott, but we must remember that his legacy will never die. He was a true icon of the entertainment industry, a man who gave his all to every role he played, every project he worked on, and every person he met. Rest in peace, Randolph Scott. You will be missed, but never forgotten.